Hello, Magic players. Welcome here to episode 95 of the Brewers Tavern. Hey, Charles. I hope you're
Hey,
fine.
welcome.
Um,
Good to see you.
I
You have
brought,
for episode 95.
yeah, I'm super excited because I brought something super special with a lot of cards which you normally are not seeing, and when you're seeing them, you're not seeing them all in one deck. So hopefully that works. Charles, what did you bring for us today?
We're going to say it's somebody's take on my Tabby deck, but I'll talk about the deck tech. So I think we go take a look at your list.
Yeah, let's move on, and here we are. So, as I said, this is my list. It's mainly from, as you might see, the cards are mainly from Legends. I tried to play 5 color legendary creature dot deck um, with 4 birds to fix the mana. Yeah, like I don't know if all of them, if all of the legends appeared so far. Um, I would do it like that. We start with the legends, and the rest of the deck is pretty solid and everything, and plays a lot of good cards. But I want to talk a little bit about legends first. We start with Halfdan at the top. Halfdan is a 4 mana card, colorless, black, white, and blue. Halfdan comes into play as a 3/3. During my upkeep, Halfdan acquires the current power and toughness of target creature other than Halfdan. If there is no legal targets, Halfdan becomes 3/3. So actually, Halfdan is like a clone, but it's not a clone. It's only copying the stats of the creature, which is, in my opinion, quite cool. Um, then we move on to Rasputin. Rasputin Dreamweaver is a 6 mana creature, 4 colorless, blue and white, 4/1. It enters the battlefield with 7 counters. You may remove a counter to prevent 1 damage to Rasputin or add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool. This ability is played as an interrupt. Put 1 counter on Rasputin during your upkeep if he started the turn untapped. You may not have more than 7 of these counters on Rasputin at any time. So he's either something to prevent damage or to produce mana. Then Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar is a 5 mana card from Legends. It's a 3/3. You can pay X and tap it and name a card. Opponent reveals X cards from his or her hand at random or entire hand if he or she doesn't have enough cards. Opponent then discards any of those cards that match the one you named. May only use this power during your turn. So it's a discard spell. Solkanar is pretty well known. It's a 5 mana card. You always gain 1 life when a black spell is cast. It's 5/5 and it has Swamp Walk. Then we're going to Lady Evangela. Is it right? I don't know if it's Evangela or Evangelista. Lady Evangela. It's black, blue, white, 1/2, and for black and white you can tap her. Target creature does no damage during combat this turn, so she's like a mace of it. Then we go to Ragnar. Ragnar is a 3-drop as well. Oh, give me a second. I'm sorry. Sorry. 3-drop as well. Blue, white, and green, a 2/2, and you can spend blue, white, green, and tap him to regenerate target creature. Rubina Soulsanger is well known as well. She's 5 mana, 2/4. It's 2/4, right? Not 2/3. I think it's 2/4. You can, no, it's 2/3. You can tap her, gain control of a creature, and you can choose not to untap her in your upkeep, so that you still have so that you steal a creature with her. Tetsuya Umezawa is also well known and played from time to time in blue, red, black decks. So not a lot to say about him. Then we go to Angus Mackenzie. It's white, blue, and green. For white, blue, and green, you can tap him. Creatures attack and block as normal, but none deal any damage during combat. All attacking creatures are still tapped. So he's basically a fog on a creature, which is quite cool. The other legends I ran, one is Stang. Stang is a 6 mana creature, 3/4, and when it comes into play with a token, which is also a Stang twin, and it's a 3/4. Then we have Bartel Rune Axe. It's a 6-drop, 6/5. Charles played him at some point. It cannot be target of enchant creature spells. Attacking does not does not cause Bartel Rune Axe to tap. Then we had Audun Oakenshield. Charles, you played that one, right?
I think it was definitely in a list. Did I actually get it out and get to use its ability? I don't know.
I think so. Yes.
Oh, we did. Yeah.
Yeah, because
yeah,
you were
I
in
was.
the loop. Like, select one creature from your graveyard and put it back into your hand for 3 mana, which is quite cool. And
I was using that with Bartel, like making you try to like throw creatures in front of Bartel and then bring the Bartel back.
Yes. And Xira Ariane is a 3-drop, 1/2 flying, and for 3 mana I can tap her and draw a card. Yeah, so this is basically it. This is my deck. I will not say a lot about Swords to Plowshares, anything, because I guess we need the time to talk a little bit about your deck. And Charles, tell us a little bit about your deck.
What was that creature? The gold creature that copies the stats of another creature?
Halfdan, the first one.
Halfdan. What about a deck with try to get Leviathan and Halfdan down, where you have an 11/11 without or a 10/10 creature without any of the downside? That would be quite funny.
That's
I don't know if it's possible.
Right. Ooh, I can see that one coming. Now we might have found a way to break Leviathan, maybe.
Eureka, and then that would be pretty funny. Okay, we'll go to my list.
Yeah, here's your list. I'm a little bit scared, to be honest, when I saw your list.
Okay, so the first thing I'll just say generally is this is just bad coincidence for Mitja, but I'm playing a deck with 3 Caracas today, so that unfortunately that could be pretty brutal for Mitja. Just it's an advantage that I was definitely not expecting to ever have. It's just how Brewers Tavern worked out this episode. So in episode 46, I played my Tabernacle Plain deck that is the deck that I introduced on all things considered, a new combo with Living Plain that turns all the lands into creatures, Tabernacle, which puts an upkeep cost of 1 mana, so both players would have to pay that or have their lands destroyed, which are also creatures. But then introducing Caracas, since the Tabernacle would then be would be a legendary creature that the Caracas can bounce at your opponent's end step. And I saw somebody tried a different take on my Tabernacle deck. It's not as strong, but it's different enough to be interesting to warrant having it in an episode. I was trying to play Winter Orbs, a Parfait combo, where when your opponent can only tap 1 land, but each of them have a upkeep cost, all the lands are basically destroyed that way. This version is trying to do something similar with Mana Short, where if you have the combo out and you Mana Short your opponent in the upkeep, whether they tap the lands or not, all their mana is drained and they won't have the mana from the lands to pay the upkeep cost. And that will, unless they can pay for it with Mana Rocks, that will destroy all of their lands that way. So I'm not going to say a ton about this. Episode 46, I went through this pretty well. But that's the combo. This list is going to protect it with counter spells. It's trying the Drop of Honey. You know that, like Mitja and I, we love Living Plain. Last episode I played Living Plain. And I'm going to, again, this list, try the Drop of Honey Living Plain combo to try to pick off one of your opponent's lands at a time. If I get that loop, I will make sure I'm patient enough to not attack too soon and lose the game when I have a win there. Energy Flux main deck is great against lots of decks. Not particularly useful to have 3 of the main deck against Mitja today. Mitja's not going to be relying on artifacts, but that's really the list. I don't need to talk, I don't think, more about that. I'll say that there are the sideboard, not the main deck. The main deck has a basic forest and basic island, so if you have Blood Moon, that's how it's going to be dealt with. 3 COP red, so very, very worried about burn. And I am very excited to try this take on my Tabernacle deck, and let's see how it does in the Brewers Tavern, Mitja.
I don't want to go to the Brewers Tavern. I thought about it, and I don't want to play against three Caracas. We skip.
We have subscribers that want us to go, so let's see what happens.
Here we are. Hey. I guess you want us to go there. Ha ha ha. No, just kidding. I mean, from time to time we send our deck photos, as we mentioned in several episodes. We send it earlier to each other, and I choose to play that. I knew
I'll
what
take
would.
even, Mitja.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay, yep,
Uh,
even, and I'll pile 2.
okay, pile two. Let me quick cut that, and then I die roll. You start. Oh, you start.
What,
Pile number
what
one.
pile? Okay.
And I mean, I can deal probably with the Caracas, so it's not that bad. And I mean, you also need to tap it to bounce it to bounce your tabernacle, right?
Also, once I have the living plane, your swords are alive too against it.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, that's true. That's actually true.
Okay, this will be a mulligan. There's not a mana source to be found.
Okay. Give me a second. My camera today. I don't know. I normally only record in this room, and every day my camera is turned like to every direction. Ghosts maybe.
All right. Apparently, I cannot shuffle anymore.
You're so afraid of all these legends. I feel ya because your hands are shaking. That's fine.
I mean, it's pretty cool, right? I mean, you have a lot of new cards that
Yeah, that's true.
have
I
appeared.
mean, some of
I hope
them.
they make it. Hope they make it on the battlefield. 1, 2, or 3.
Number two. I mean, some of them appeared already, so it's it's not that everything is brand new, but I try to do my best to make it a little bit spicy. You know what I mean? Like after I played basically Field of Dreams, the deck last time, I wanted to show something super cool this time.
Okay, well, we will keep this.
And Halfdan Leviathan should be incoming soon.
We will be keeping this, and I guess we will put this on the bottom. Okay.
Okay, you start,
I will
right?
start. I start. We will start with a Savannah, and
Yeah.
your turn. Cards.
I play birds and pass the turn.
Swords the bird.
No, come on. Yeah, fair.
We will play a trot, and your turn. 4 cards.
Yeah. I draw. Huh. I play a Underground Sea, a Soul Ring, and pass the turn.
We will play pass turn. City and pass.
Okay. I untap the drop, draw a card. Ooh. I play a Badlands and tap Underground Sea and Badlands to cast Demonic Tutor.
Okay.
Whew, this is what I wanted to hear. The okay feels pretty good. So sorry, need to think what to take.
Come on, you know you're just getting ancestral.
I don't know. How many cards do you have in hand? 4. Yeah, I take Ancestral and try to cast Ancestral.
Sure.
God damn it, I should have gone for Mind Twist. I knew it. 1, 2, 3. I play the land, and I play Black Lotus and pass the turn.
Play Soul
Sure.
Play Tabernacle.
Fair.
Twister.
Yeah, that's good.
You got lucky you drew the Lotus, because all those cards were going back into the deck.
That's true. To be fair, I had it in hand and I thought about playing it or not. And I had it in hand, that's why I was thinking so long about Mind Twist or Ancestral. And I should have gone for the Mind Twist, but
You wouldn't have cast it. I would have just twisted.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Okay, your turn.
I draw. I tap Soul Ring to cast a Felva Stone.
Okay.
I tap the Felva Stone to cast a bird. I tap Badlands and Tropical to cast a Sylvan Library and play another Tropical and pass the turn.
Okay. Okay. An island.
Yep.
Give me 1 second.
No problem. Take your time. I guess this is not an easy matchup, to be fair.
Okay, your turn.
My turn. Okay, so Tabernacle, I pay for the bird with the bird. And now I look into the Sylvan Library. Ooh, I take all of them. Go to 12. Play a Chaos Orb.
I'm gonna counter that.
Okay. I need to think. I try to Mind Twist you.
Okay.
How many cards do you have?
7.
Sorry?
6.
6?
6.
Huh. Give me. I cracked the Lotus and now I have 7 mana. Yeah. And pass the turn.
Your turn.
Bird pays for the bird. And top 3. Take a Sapphire and try to cast Stang for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I tap Felvar, Badlands, Tropical, Soul Ring, and Mock Sapphire. And pass the turn. And I get a token. Maybe I have a Stang token. Maybe.
Caracas and pass.
Give me a second. Looking for Stangs. Stang. Here we go. Here's a twin. Never used before. So I pay for those guys. Oh, you have Caracas. Ooh. 3. I take this one. I try to cast Regrowth.
I have no cards.
Take the Chaos Orb. Tap Felvar and Badlands to cast the Chaos Orb and take out your Caracas. I guess you want to bounce something in response, right?
Your gold card, obviously.
You can also... you can either target the token or the card.
Oh no, I think I can only target the card.
Okay.
Target the card.
Yeah, sure.
I think you lose that guy anyway. Did you lose him or no?
I think I will lose him. Give me a second. I need to. I mean, there are reprints of him, and I want to know the Oracle text because otherwise you bounce the token for sure. Right? Because otherwise I get 9 power. Yeah, it's basically a legendary 3/4 red and green human creature token named Stang Twin. So I need to decide which one I want to keep. So you can also bounce him.
One leaves play. Doesn't the other one leave play or no?
Sacrifice Stang when that token leaves the play.
Okay, can I bounce the token?
Yeah, you can bounce it, and then it leaves play, and that one dies.
Yeah, because it's a legend, right?
Yeah, yep. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. Pass the turn.
The best card I could possibly have drawn. How many cards do you have?
3.
It's regrowth.
Okay.
Twister and Cat Slime Twister.
Yeah, that's fine. Not good, but fine.
Better than balance. I mean, deck doesn't do anything unless it has cards.
True.
Can't just wait for one top deck. I have not played a land.
Yes, that's true. You drew regrowth from the top. So 4.
Nothing floating.
6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7.
We will play a land. Crocus.
Okay. Oh. Not okay.
We will say pass turn.
Yes. Untap, untap, untap. Look at the top 3. Take that one. I play a library. Tap to draw a... Can I check again the top 2?
Sure, yeah, of course.
Thank you. Draw that one. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 cards in hand. I play a Mox Jet. And try to cast a Time Walk. Tapping Mox Jet and Mox Sapphire. Check the top 3.
Sure, that's fine. Yep.
Draw that one. 7 cards in hand. 2, 4, 6, 7. Draw. 2, 4, 6, 8. I play a Bayou. 2, 4, 6, 7. And try to Mind Twist you again.
All ancestral. 19.
Yeah. I mean, I will do it for 7. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I will not play around the ancestral, just so you know.
Okay, well, I have 8 cards.
So, just keep the one in the middle.
Well...
There are 2.
I mean, there's 2 in the middle.
Take number 4. Yes.
You got everything.
Oh Lord. Yes, go.
Your turn.
6 cards in hand. The problem is I drew Stang again and you found the Caracas. So you can just bounce the token and destroy my creature. Top 3. Take that one. Tap the library. Draw 1, 2, 4, 6, 8 cards in hand. Play a Mox Ruby, 7 cards in hand, and pass the turn. 4, 6, 7.
Your turn.
2, 4, 6, 7. Upkeep, I draw 1 with the library. And Then I have the Sylvan Library trigger, so I check the top 4 and put 2 back and take those 2 in hand. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I try to strip your Caracas and try to cast Stang again. 2, 4, 6, 7 cards in hand. Soul Ring, Ruby, Tropical, 5, and a Jet 6, and here's Stang Twin again, and pass the turn.
Okay, your turn.
Upkeep, 2, 4, 6, 7 cards in hand. Same thing again. I draw 1, check the top 3. Put those.
You're paying, and you're paying for the creatures, right?
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, right. I'm sorry. Tapping Soul Ring and the bird for himself. Take those 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I play a drop and a mox and swing for 6. Pass the turn. 2, 4, 6, 7 cards in hand. Yeah.
Your turn.
I untap. I leave the Soul Ring tapped for the Stangs. I draw 1 with the library and look in the Sylvan Library. I take this one and this one. Mox Pearl and the City of Brass. 2, 4, 6, 7. Attack for 3.
For 7 or for 6, right?
For 6, yeah.
Yep.
You're at 7. Let's see. I tap Tropical, Mox Pearl, Mox Emerald, 2, 4. Ruby and Sapphire to cast Rasputin. Is that okay?
Yeah, everything's okay.
Try to cast Demonic Tutor.
Good game. Yep, just a mind twist game.
Yeah, two mind twists. Were
In the first one, I somehow drew regrowth to fill up a hand, but once you lose a hand, it's
it's
nothing to do. Not an interesting game. Let's play one more game one.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Maybe we get something that doesn't end with
mind twist into mind twist. And yeah,
I've just accepted in Swedish. If you lose your entire hand, I mean, you could almost basically just scoop there. You have almost no chance of getting back in.
Yeah, but you recovered, and I mean the Caracas is really a huge problem for my deck.
Because but you put a second creature out. There's nothing to do. You can't rely on Caracas with no hand against a full hand.
That's true. Yeah.
As we saw. All right, let's try it again.
Yeah.
One.
Pile number 1 as well.
All right.
Maybe I should play this deck at NoobCon.
Well, the time anybody sees this episode, NoobCon will be long over.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's so weird. It's
may take a month.
Yeah. Sometimes it's so strange, since we record so much and we're a little bit up, it sounds weird for the viewers. I know you
just can't in Brewers ever talk about like what you're going to be doing in the next couple of weeks. That doesn't make any sense.
Otherwise, right. It sounds, I hope the people understand.
You're keeping, right?
Yeah, I keep, yes. It's
1, 2, 3.
Number 3.
Okay.
My hand feels just so good.
We will keep and put this on the bottom.
Yep.
Start with an island. Ancestral.
Perfect, works.
And your turn.
I draw one. So I play a Mox Jet, cast Soul Ring with the Mox, tap the Soul Ring to cast a Felvar Stone. Play a underground. Oh, wait a second. You put out blue. I cast my own ancestor with the Felvar Stone. 1, 2, 3. Play Underground Sea and Lotus. And you have. And pass the turn.
I'll play library.
Okay.
Cast Time Walk.
Charles, I need to show you. It's like copycat.
That's funny.
Oh,
7 cards. I'll draw.
yeah.
We'll play it. 100.
Yeah.
And I'll say pass turn. 7 cards.
I play a land and try to cast a Time Walk.
Okay.
And for 3, I try to cast a Tetsue Umetsawa.
What's that guy do again?
For red, black, blue, I can tap him to destroy target tapped creature or target blocking creature. And you can't enchant him with creature spells. You can't enchant him with creature enchantments, sorry.
Okay, that's good. Wait. Oh, you have a Time Walk turn. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. At your end step, I'll swords him.
Okay. Yeah. So I get 3 life. I go to 22.
Oh, you tap the city. Okay.
I mean, I try to mind twist you. How many cards do you have?
I have 6. Oh my god, it's like what an
twist for
episode.
5. Mind twist for 5. You keep 1. Take number 3. And it's your turn. Oh, I lose 1 life.
Your turn.
No, not Caracas. Play Tundra. Pass the turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
I play Nebu. Oh no, that makes 0. That does 0. Yeah, I mean, I said I cast it. I play Nebuchadnezzar. Soul Ring, Felvar, Mox Jet, Underground Sea.
You don't have to if you don't want.
No, it's fine. Pass the turn.
All right, I'll bounce it at your end step.
Yeah.
Turn.
I cast Felvar Stone with a Soul Ring and pass the turn.
Your turn.
Draw. I play a Bird of Paradise with my City of Brass. And pass the turn.
20. Your turn.
I try to cast Regrowth. Okay, give me a second. Past can I cast both? Sorry, the mana base is shaky, so I need to check if I can cast both. 3, 4, 5 with black. Another black, right? Yeah, pass the turn. Yeah, so looks good.
Bring it for 4.
Works.
Six cards, faster.
I play Tropical Island and try to cast Xira Ariane.
Yep.
And I try to cast Nebuchadnezzar for 5, and then I pass the turn. I have Felva, Black Lotus, and Bird open. Yeah.
Draw.
Yes.
Land.
Mm-hmm.
They drop.
Drop is good.
That's right.
Drop is in your upkeep, right?
Yep. Lowest power.
Okay. The tap Bird for himself, soldering for those 2. I draw.
Yep.
I play City of Brass. So I cannot tap. Can I tap it? I want to tap her to draw a card.
Sure. You're at 19.
Actually, I'm at
Or 18.
18. You have how many cards in hand?
6.
6. I crack Lotus. And for 6, I try to activate Nebuchadnezzar. Target is... Counterspell.
So I show you my hand?
Name a card. Opponent reveals X cards from his or her hand at random. Or entire hand if he or she does not have enough cards. Opponent then discards any.
So you're paying the full 6 mana?
Yeah, I paid the full 6.
Counterspell.
Oh, not good. I disenchant your drop of honey and go to 17 and pass the turn.
It's cool that we've never seen that effect, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah. I would
Draw.
Yeah.
Draw. Land.
Mm-hmm.
Little mistake, but that's okay. Sure.
Okay, so I need to... You can bounce your tabernacle, but I need to pay...
And one more thing before you're on my turn.
Yeah.
We'll disenchant. You have Soul Ring?
Yes.
Disenchant Soul Ring. And now it's your turn. I have 5 cards.
Okay, untap. Untap, untap. So, with those 3, I can pay for those 3 creatures. For those 3, I lose 2 life. I pay for my lands. And then I try to sword your Caracas.
I'll bounce the Caracas back to my hand.
I think you can't... Oh, can you? I don't know.
legendary creature, just like the Tavern.
Oh, that's true. Too bad. But then I attack you for 4.
Okay, 16.
Your turn.
Okay. You will pay for 1. And this will pay for these 2. These 2 and these lands pay for themselves. I'll draw. We'll pay Rockets. Draw.
Yeah.
And your turn.
So Caracas is out there.
With summoning sickness.
Okay, so I pay for those 3. I go to 13, pay for those 2 and leave them untapped, and this one pays for itself, and those 2 die.
Okay.
I draw. I play a Summoning Sick land and tap bird and use C to cast Sylvan Library and attack you for 4.
4.
Yeah.
12.
Oh, and now I need to sacrifice a creature, right? The one with the biggest power?
No, it's my upkeep, and it's the smallest power.
Okay. So the bird.
If there's a tie, I choose.
Okay, so
you pass.
I pass and the bird dies, right?
If the bird dies, I'm going to pay for with the Soul Ring these 2 lands.
Okay.
All of these will pay for itself. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play a Pearl.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say pass turn.
So with those 2, I pay for those 2 guys. With those 2, I pay for themselves, and is also paying for themselves. I mean, I tap the Felvar to pay for 1, and the other one pays for itself. I look at the top 3. I take the strip mine and try to strip your Caracas.
It has summoning sickness.
No, it does not. Okay, yeah, it has summoning sickness. Oh, why? But I try to attack you.
I think plain decks will not work without that summoning sickness.
Yeah,
I'm at 8.
Pass the turn. Oh god, summoning sickness. Oh lord.
All right.
Oh wait, I take the tropical with me. I'm sorry.
Sure, 7. Yep, 7. I will get your strip mine.
Oh, it's tie, right? Oh, too bad. Yeah, that's fair.
3, 1, 2, and bird. And these pay for themselves.
Yes.
I believe that's what I'm going to do. Yep. Draw. Play a land. Summoning sickness.
Yep.
You just do some math here. Okay, I'm going to say pass turn.
As last turn.
Okay.
I check the top 3. What a card. I want to attack.
Okay. You have one of those. What are the powers and toughness of all of them?
1-2, flying, 3-3, and a 1-1.
Okay, I will block the 3/3.
Okay.
I will block your care. I'm going to take 2 damage. I go to 5.
Okay, pass the turn.
Okay, I will bounce the Tabernacle at your end step.
Okay.
Okay, no, nothing to pay. Draw.
No, you destroy creature, actually.
Oh yeah. We'll take your a Tundra.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I draw a card.
Yes.
We'll play the Tabernacle.
Summoning sickness. Just saying.
Yep, I cannot attack. Play Energy Flux.
Okay.
I will pass turn. Your upkeep. We'll cast Mana Short.
But I can still pay, right? For the costs.
You cannot.
Why?
Let's get the Gather out. It's drained.
Is it? And empty the mana pool. Yeah.
Empty the Mana Pool.
But in response, I can cast spells.
No, because it will be drained.
It doesn't matter.
I think you can cast it.
I
think you can cast an instant.
Yeah.
But you can't pay for the Tabernacle.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I can still pay with my Mox power for the Tabernacle. Because everything
you have energy flux on the stack too.
I try to disenchant your living planes.
Okay, that's gone.
Okay, then I pay. Then the lands are tapped.
Lands are tapped, right? But they're saved.
Yeah, but they're saved, and for 2 mana, I will save my 1 Felva Stone. Oh no, for 2 mana, I need to save those 2, because the Tabernacle trigger is still on the stack. So the Felva Stone is gone as well.
So your creatures still have a Tabernacle trigger, but your lands do not because they're no longer creatures.
Exactly, yeah, right.
Yes.
So I go to my turn.
Okay.
I want to attack you.
Okay, I will bounce your big one.
Yeah, you take one.
Go to 4.
Your turn, she dies, right?
Yep, only creature. So this will go away. And I have a pay for itself. This I'll lose. I'll draw. A land for turn. Playing. And I will say pass turn.
So I need to tap those 3 to pay for the Tabby, right?
Yeah, they pay for themselves.
Yeah. I take 1. And pass the turn.
Okay, I'll bounce this.
Yep.
It pays for itself. We will replay the Tabby. Oh wait, this is
this is all untapped.
These are not. Yeah, yep, these are all untapped. We'll swing for 6.
Yeah, I go to 7.
Okay, it's your turn.
Thinking. Is there a way to get out there? out of that. Take this one, let that one die, tap this for itself. I mean, I need to hope to find a source from the top. Yeah, play. Oh, this doesn't help. I mean, I can play the ruby. Nope, it's yours. Your game.
All right, that was a very long game.
That's true.
Let's do one sideboard. I think that's all we have time for.
I think so too. This one was really, really long. Yes. Thinking. Ha, I know which one. Sadly, I need to remove some legends.
Sure, exactly what I should be taking out.
So.
I can tell you, typically in my sideboard, I have Maze of Ith for big creatures, but I have Caracas, so it's like really necessary. Just like a weird bonus.
Give me a second. Yeah, the Caracas is just too good. Did I left you the Caracas in hand or did you top deck it?
I don't even remember now. Oh, I was just like, oh my god, I get mind twisted every game. I just couldn't believe it.
My hand was so good with Ancestral, dump all my hand, then I drew Time Walk, and with the next turn I drew the Mind Twist, and everything fits together, you know.
Yeah, we'll just make one change. It's fine. All right, pile 3.
Okay. I think this was pile 3. I hope I didn't mix it up.
It's random anyway. It's okay.
Nah.
Let me just give us 2 more shuffles. Be nice if I didn't have to take a mull for once. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Number 2.
Yeah, that will be a mulligan. These are my first 3 cards I drew.
Oh gosh, yeah. I keep that.
Like, I see 3 living planes in a row. It's like, I don't even think it matters almost what the last 4 cards are. But that's not keepable.
To be fair, I think the games so far were pretty exciting. I know a little bit mind twist heavy, but I think they were kind of cool. Like
that last game was very interesting. I like that you actually use the Nebuchadnezzar. That's really cool. I've never seen that done before. Of course, like the key is with that is like if you could use him 2 times in a row. So the first time it's a little bit of a guess, right? But then you like write down my cards and like the next turn, if you could use it again, you know what my hand is, right?
Yeah.
You could start to like more accurately guess. 1, 2, 3.
Number 1.
Okay. Okay, I guess we're keeping, and we will put on the bottom. And you start.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I play a Mox Emerald and a Savannah. I mean, no fake for the counter spell and pass the turn.
We will play Savannah, and your turn. Jesus, no old school players have ever been playing so many Savannahs before.
I play a Tundra and a Mox Pearl and pass the turn.
Oh, I just drew a good one. Up, and your turn.
Draw.
Your upkeep, all
You ancestral?
ancestral.
Yeah. I tap the city. I play City of Brass. Tap the City of Brass for 1 damage, and try to cast a Nebuchadnezzar.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
Whoa. Look at that guy. We'll go to discard. We'll discard an island.
Okay.
And I guess I'll use it now. I'll use the ability now on my turn, and then I'll discard. Yep.
I draw. I play a Mox Sapphire and a Birch, and I pass the turn.
Play a Savannah. Actually, I'm going to play a Trop.
Yeah.
Flux.
Disenchant the Flux. I mean, it resolves and I disenchant it.
Sure.
So, untap, draw. Huh. Birdie McBirdovich and another time. I mean, you bounce it anyways, but it doesn't matter.
Yep, we'll bounce it.
Okay, your turn.
Play a Tabby.
Sure.
And sure.
Birds pay for themselves, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, birds pay for themselves. I draw. Pass the turn.
Savannah.
Yeah.
And it's your turn.
Pay for the birds. Draw. City of Brass. Try to cast Tetsue Umetsawa.
Sure.
And pass the turn.
We'll bounce it.
Yeah.
An island.
Yeah.
That's turn.
Sorry, I pay for the birds like this. Play a trop and pass the turn.
Play a city.
Yeah.
That's turn. 6 cards.
Draw. Pass the turn.
Play a library. 6 cards. Your turn.
Play a land and try to cast both Tetsuya Mitsawa and Nebuchadnezzar. I take 1 damage.
I'll bounce the Nebuchadnezzar at your end step.
Yes.
7 cards. Play a drop. And I have 7 cards. Your turn.
Pay. Draw. I play a library as well. I have 3 cards in hand. I want to attack.
Bounce him.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Try to cast the 2 again. Take a damage.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
Draw.
Yep.
Flux.
Try to red elemental blast it.
Counter it. Well, I'll draw and counter.
Yeah, cool.
Drop a 20.
Yep.
And 6 cards, your turn.
Untap, 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 untap. So, let's see. With the 3 Moxen, I pay for those 3 guys. Tap the library for number 4. Then I draw for the turn. Cool. Now I want to attack.
Bounce the Kinetic.
Yeah, that's fine. Attack for 3.
17.
Recast it. Pass the turn.
Okay. We'll kill your untapped bird.
Yes.
Cards draw.
Yes.
Yeah, sword.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get rid of the Kinezer.
Mm-hmm.
And your turn.
I pay with the bird for the Umezawa and with the library for the bird. I draw. Try to attack.
That's it.
I try to disenchant a drop of honey.
Sure.
And pass the turn.
Yeah, Pearl.
Yes.
Pearl.
Hmm?
You'll play a land. Savannah. And 7 cards, your turn.
Pay for the bird. Draw. Pass the turn. You need to pay for the pearl.
The what?
The pearl.
Oh, yep.
Not that it super hard matters, but you know.
I'll play a city.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Pay with library. Pass the turn.
You will discard Tempest. Okay.
Pay for the bird. 6 cards in hand. Pass the turn.
Play maze.
Yes.
Your turn.
I pay with
Cards.
the savannah for the bird. Draw. 7 cards in hand. Tap library number 8. By you, pass the turn. 2, 4, 6, 7 cards in hand.
Draw with library at your end step.
Yes.
Untap draw. You will discard 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Discard balance and disenchant.
Okay. I draw in the upkeep with library. Draw for the turn. try to cast Demonic.
Okay.
I play a Tropical and give me a second. I'm still searching 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 cards in hand. I take this one, shuffle it up. Sorry. 2, 4, 6, 8. Play a Mox Ruby. Go to 14 and try to Mind Twist you for 6. Yeah, your turn.
I'll draw. Counter.
Yeah, your turn.
We will score an emerald.
Yeah, I pay.
I guess I'll play it in case you disenchant those.
Yeah. I pay with the ruby for the bird. Ruby dies. I draw a card. 2, 4, 6, 7. Draw with library number 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. I play a bird and pass the turn.
I'll draw with library.
Yes.
Goes away, and I'll draw. I'll play out. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
And I will play a sapphire.
Yeah.
And I have 7 cards.
I play Bio and I tap Bio Tropical. 2, 4, 6, 7 cards. I draw 1 in the upkeep. Draw 1 for the turn. Play a Tropical. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, play a bird. Why not? And pass the turn.
All right, I'll draw with library.
Yes.
I'll get rid of that, and I'll draw. We will play a Soul Ring. That's okay.
That's fair.
And I will go to discard, and I will discard the disenchant.
Okay, I pay with those 3. I 2, 4, 6. I draw 1 in the upkeep, draw 1 for the turn, play a City of Brass, and pass the turn. 2, 4, 6. Oh, I have 8 cards. Give me a second. 8 cards. I discard Lady Evangela.
Draw with library. This will for itself.
Mm-hmm.
I'll draw. I will we'll go to discard.
Yep.
I'll discard a swords and a tabernacle.
Okay.
Your turn.
I will pay with the 3 duels for the birds and draw 1 in the upkeep, draw 1 for the turn. I try to cast 2, 4, 6, 8. I try to cast a card, but I don't know which one. I try to cast Time Walk.
Okay.
So I'm untapping 2, 4, 6, 7 cards in hand. Draw 1 for with the library. Draw 1 for the turn. Play a Scrubland. Try to cast Brain Geyser for a 7.
I'll draw a library.
Yes.
We'll counterspell that.
Radar Mantle Blast.
Counter it.
Okay. Your turn.
Okay. That will pay for itself. 6 cards, draw. Okay. 7 cards, draw. Finally, I have 4 of them in the deck. It took a long time 2, 3, and 4. Floating plane.
Yeah.
And drop of honey.
I try to disenchant your living plane in response. Go to 12.
Sure. It's gone.
The drop is in play.
Oh yeah, because you have creatures.
Yeah.
We'll go to 16. I'll play another living plane.
Okay.
And your turn.
I untap. And how do we play that here? I tap those 3 to pay for those 3. I tap those 3 to pay for those 3. I tap those 2 to pay for those 2. Yeah.
Okay.
My turn. I draw. First of all, I try to take. I try to cast a. Let me think.
So what was okay? I'm sorry. So what? How did you pay for everything? I guess you.
I just tap the lands and let them die.
Okay. All right. Sure.
Yeah. Exactly. Wrath of God.
Okay.
And taking 4 mana in my pool.
We'll bounce the Caracas back.
In response, I sword it.
Okay, sure. I'll gain. I'm going to 17.
With the 3 mana, I cast Tetsuya Mitsawa. Oh, you have. Oh no, you do not have Drop of Honey anymore, right? Because there's no creature.
Yep.
Tetsuya Mitsawa and pass the turn.
Pays for itself.
Yep.
Caracas. And actually, no, I'm not going to do it. I play Tabernacle. And your turn.
Fair. Your turn.
Yeah, pays for itself. Your turn.
Your turn.
I have to bounce. Bounce that. Okay, draw. Play strip mine.
No, 1 second. I think you can't pay for the Tabernacle, right? The Tabernacle dies. It also has a trigger for himself before you can bounce it. Right? Just asking.
Why can't I bounce it with the Caracas?
Because you played the Tabernacle first.
That turn. That turn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, draw. I will play a end, and I will swing for 2.
Yeah, 6.
We're at 6 already? Okay.
Yeah. Underground Sea and pass the turn.
We'll strip the sea.
Yeah. Swing for 2,
go
to 4.
Your turn.
Your turn.
Swing for 2.
2.
Turn.
Game over. I needed a land.
Well, that wrath I got was funny.
Yeah, I had hopes that you tap out, but I had these 3 City of Brass which I needed to tap, and that dealt me 3 damage. Yeah, the Caracas against me is just too strong. Like, I can't beat that one.
Oh my god, that's a dream if you're playing Caracas, because you never see anyone playing the gold cards.
Yeah, exactly. This is like a removal for no mana.
Oh my god, it's better than swords. It's reusable. It gives you blue mana, white mana. It's like, just can't believe how good that is if you're playing against gold cards.
True.
Okay. All right, sideboard.
This is my sideboard. This is what I boarded in. This is what I boarded out. Yeah, I didn't bring in Blue Blast. I've seen 0 red cards. I didn't bring in Divine Offering because I thought the artifacts you're playing is just the mana artifact, so not worth it. The 2 Circle of Protection, 0 red cards, so no reason to bring those. And 3 Crumbles against artifacts, but you run zeros, so I thought, okay, don't need them. Um, but I thought, okay, I want at least to destroy your energy flux to get me out of the lock, or counter time walk, brain gazer, twister stuff. So the red blasts are good, and the legends are not that good because I need you will bounce them anyways. So I took 3 out, the 3 most expensive ones, and the 4th expensive one I took out for Wrath of God because I thought when you put out a Living Plane, I might can nuke the board completely. Yeah, this was my sideboard plan.
I thought the deck was almost perfect. I mean, you're not playing red. Well, I didn't think that you were going to be playing red cards. But I guess you have some red for your features, but
Yeah.
no, I wasn't going to bring in Blue Blast, and you don't have Burn. You're not playing a Blood Moon deck. And artifacts, you're light on artifacts. I think you only have Mana Rocks, and Flux is just better than these cards. It's just I want Flux on the board. I can't remember. I think there's 3 energy fluxes main, and I think that's enough because you're not. I don't need to stack multiple energy fluxes. One does the same thing, which is I just want to get rid of your Mana Rocks. Maze is good against big creatures. The Caracas, it seems to be more than enough. I decided to take out an Avoid Fate for one. This is questionable. Maybe the Avoid Fate would have been better in case you try to swords or go after, but I can bounce the Caracas. I thought just in case I don't have Caracas out, this is one way if you have a Lotus and you put a big creature out, because the deck only has between the sideboard and the main only 2 swords. So this is another card like one of the 2 copies of swords. I could just play it and deal with one creature at least. So I figured if it could just be safe, I'll take it out for the Void Fate. And Mitja, you hate a Void Fate. To your credit. 2 interesting decks. This take on my Tabernacle deck, I don't think it's as good as what you see in episode 46, but it is always interesting just to see someone else's take on my deck. So I definitely wanted to play it. I love the gold cards. A few episodes ago, I think I played a deck with a bunch of them. You had more than ever, so I really love it. Really cool. I'd like to see that Nebuchadnezzar used 2 turns in a row. One turn, you get to see the hand. You take a random guess, you get to see the hand. But then the next turn, if you can use it, if I wasn't playing the Caracas deck, you now know my hand, and you can start naming cards, and that'd be really cool to see. So maybe another episode we get to see that work, which would be really cool. Mitja, thank you so much for episode 95. I'm looking forward to episode 96 soon in the Brewers Tavern.
Thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye bye.